There is a cash-based practice email marketing strategy that is by far the biggest patient producer for Jarod's practice and hundreds of others who use this email strategy. Story-based emails will educate and entertain in a way that will skyrocket your open rates and your response rates to your calls to action. But until now, they took a long time to create. Not anymore. Just like how Jarod saved a ton of time having me, his AI assistant, record this video, you can now create patient-producing story-based emails in less than 5 minutes. So today I'm going to kick it over to real-life Jarod and share an excerpt from our upcoming cash-based practice marketing intensive to show you exactly how to do so and start producing more patients and less time for your practice. You can get all the details of that course and the way it uses AI to multiply the effects of the most successful cash practice marketing strategies while slashing the time they require by at least 50%. Visit drjarodcarter.com/intensive for more details. And before we get into today's training, I do have a free resource for you on how to use ChatGPT to save hours of time, not only on emails, but on patient-producing blogs and social posts. You can download that free resource at drjarodcarter.com/37. Okay, real Jarod, take it away.
All right, here we are in our lesson in the email marketing module on creating story-based emails very quickly and effectively using ChatGPT. If you haven't already seen the lessons on what story-based email is about, why I suggest it so strongly, and how it's going to just absolutely maximize your open rates and actual, people taking action, whatever your call to action is, then you definitely want to make sure you check out those lessons in this course first. The other thing that you want to make sure to do first is go through the lesson in Module 1 on creating your own copywriter for your practice. So it's loaded with all the details about your target market, your services, the type of practice you have, some writing samples, et cetera, so that you can be really concise with your prompts and you don't have to explain all that stuff every time you start a new email with ChatGPT. So here, the general structure is going to be, please create a story-based email that about insert story, right? And it can be anything you want, right? The possibilities are limitless, that leads to this call to action, right? So in this case, I said, create a story-based email to my past patients about a fun day I had at ACL, Austin City Limits Music Festival. It leads to the call to action to be one of 3 lucky patients to get a 15% discount off of a treatment session if they attended the festival, and all that walking or standing, you created aches or pains, right? So the email it came up with, I'll just first note, is a little bit longer than I prefer. Some of the statements felt a little bit kind of cheesy-ish, if you will, kind of dad jokey, little 50-year-old dad recounting his fun day at ACL festival. But I really did like the way that it ended. So I'll kind of fly through this with you to give an example of what it came up with first. And please note that, at this point, right, I could take this, put it into a Google Doc, edit out the cheesy parts that I don't like. And at this point, I spent less than a minute writing this. It popped this out in the next 10 seconds. I'm 1 minute in at this point. And with probably 5 more minutes of editing, I've got something that I'm hitting the send button out to my clients. And it's probably going to reactivate, a patient or 2, or maybe 3. I get 3 people in for that, slightly discounted session, and they'll probably end up getting 2 or 3 sessions with the way I've trained my therapists to kind of make sure that they get to 100%, not just 90% better. And this is 5 minutes to generate multiple hundreds of dollars is the end result here. So, I hope this message finds you grooving and to good health, good vibes and good health. I recently had an unforgettable day at Austin City Limits Music Festival. It was an experience too good not to share with you, especially because it reminded me so much of the journey many of us go through in pursuit of staying active and healthy. And so it talks about the music and on, and then it kind of goes into, I noticed people were, rubbing their shoulders, stretching their backs, shaking out their legs, and then that inspired me to, give some impromptu tips to help alleviate discomfort. And, this experience reminded me of the incredible community we've built at Carter Physiotherapy. It's not just about addressing pain when it becomes unbearable, but enjoying life's great moments and not being held back by, physical discomfort. and so decent up to that point. And this part I really do like. I like that paragraph. And then, so here's a special offer for you. If you were there, walking and standing left you feeling stiff or achy, I've got something just for you. 15% off for the first 3 patients who reach out with their ACL story. And let's make sure those aches don't turn into missed adventures. So, a little bit more there. To claim your discount and share your story, simply hit reply to this email. So I could have stopped there and had this thing ready to go, but I did want it to be a little shorter. I like the last 4 paragraphs I said, but they're a little bit, kind of cheesy, late 50s style. So I want you to rewrite it as if I was a physio in my late 20s. To be honest, I liked the length of the next email, but I also didn't really feel like it was a better tone or more like what I wanted. So I said, I actually like the style of the first one better. So let's just go back to that and make it about 25% shorter than the original email you wrote. And I would say this is a very usable email as is. I might take 1 or 2 minutes to do just a few little tweaks, but let me read it to you real quick here for continuity's sake here. So, dear recipient, I hope you're doing well and dancing to the rhythm of great health. I recently spent a day at the Austin City Limits Musical Festival, an experience that turned into a lively physio adventure I just had to share with you. Amidst the electrifying performance and vibrant crowds, I noticed something. A lot of us were rubbing tired shoulders and stretching out stiff legs. It struck me that enjoying live music is much like the journey we embark on for our health, exhilarating but physically demanding. Inspired, I found myself sharing quick tips with fellow festival goers on how to ease their discomfort. It was a beautiful reminder of what we stand for at Carter Physiotherapy, enjoying life's moments to the fullest without being held back by pain. I really like that. Here's something special just for you. If ACL left you with any aches, I'm offering a 15% discount off a treatment session for the first 3 patients to reach out. Let's ensure those festival memories are nothing but good vibes. Did you catch your favorite band or discover a new genre you'd love? I'd love to hear about it. And if your body's singing the blues after all that fun, let's get you back in tune. To claim your discount and share your story, just hit reply. Let's keep the music and our spirits free from discomfort. Warmly, Jarod Carter. So I think that's a really solid little email. And again, what did it take me? Less than 10 minutes to get there. I'm hitting send on this. I'm probably getting 2 or 3 of the patients, 2 or 3 patients out of it. I would say at least I've got an email list of, a few thousand people at this point. So, I get that out and I'm getting at least a 1% conversion rate on something like this. It's, you can do the math. It's, I easily get 3 patients out of this. So take that original prompt, right? Create a story about this, weave it into this call to action. And then, within 10 minutes, when you do a few of these, you'll really have it down quickly. It's amazing how quickly you and your staff can create patient-producing emails that are engaging, story-based, entertaining, and getting patients in the door. So let's just kind of see it in action and do one completely new. And let's see here. What do I want to say? So please create a story-based email for my patient list that tells the story of taking my kids to the Austin Zoo. And let's see here. Austin Zoo. Now, all calls to action don't need to be, right back or, let us know if you want to take us up on this offer or this discount. They can just be educational. They can be informative. They can be entertaining. They can point out, another great business or an affiliate, somebody that you work with or refer back and forth to. I mean, there's all kinds of, another lesson I talk about all the different calls to action, but in this one, I'm not going to have it be about, come in for treatment. I think I'm going to say, so the importance of movement and enjoying the health benefits of being outdoors and leads to a list of Austin's, let's say, top 10 favorite outdoor activities. It's a very outdoor kind of city. Our patients are generally quite active, and I think that, just providing, hey, here's, and I'll just say include some lesser known and lesser talked about, online, because this does, crawl the internet, options that my patients may not have previously known about. All right, let's see what it comes up with. Okay, over the weekend I had the pleasure of embarking on an adventure that reminded me of the sheer joy and health benefits of being outdoors. It was a day trip to the Austin Zoo with my kids. Amid the excitement of seeing their wide-eyed wonder as they encounter animals from around the globe, I was struck by an important realization: the invaluable role movement and outdoor activities play in our well-being. The journey through the zoo wasn't just about discovering exotic animals, it was a testament to the importance of physical activity. As we navigated the winding paths, uphill walks, and the spontaneous races to the next exhibit, I saw firsthand the natural integration of exercise into our day, all while basking in the joy of shared family moments. This experience brought to light the significance of incorporating outdoor activities into our routines, not just for the physical benefits, but for the mental and emotional uplift they provide. Austin, our vibrant city, is a treasure trove of outdoor wonders, some of which remain less explored and celebrated. In the spirit of sharing, I've compiled a list of Austin's top 10 favorite outdoor activities, including some hidden gems you may not have discovered yet. These selections aim to inspire you to embrace the outdoors, enjoy the health benefits of movement, and explore the beauty of our city. Okay, so Secret Beach. Well, I didn't even know about that one. That's cool. So, tell my wife about that one. Walnut Creek, it's a great one. Metropolitan Park, West Cave Outdoor. Now I'm like, wow, how have I not heard about these? Mayfield Park, that's a great one. Got Peacocks. Shoal Creek Greenbelt, fantastic. Red Bed Isle, on and on. Sorry, got a little distracted there. But you get the point, right? Embarking on the outdoors, much like our day in Austin do, is more than just a means to exercise, blah, blah, blah. I encourage you to explore these things, right? So this kind of stuff, we cannot just hit our patients all the time with an offer to come back in, right? We really, that needs to be maybe 1 out of every 4 or 5 emails, otherwise we're just entertaining, informing, giving great health tips, movement tips, a great stretch, exercise, whatever it is. Obviously a lot of people watching this aren't physical therapists. So, just the stuff that is going to be semi-related to what you do, but beneficial and something that your audience is going to really appreciate, and told through story. And that's the whole point. So there you have it. I don't think I would change a whole lot. I might shorten this just slightly, but really not much more to do other than hit send and, build up that equity with my patients and keep them open in my emails so that when I do have an offer that I want them to act on, then they're open in the emails and they're acting.